Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hello, 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 and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons with my friends Danos, Josh, and Dylan. Please say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Being ignored. Okay, where we last left this party of characters, they had just met the Sovereign of the Realm. Fuck if I can remember his name. I know I've got saved because Dylan
Bad
wasn't.
DM.
Yeah, I'm a bad. Yeah. Oh, what have I done? Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'll just turn it. I'll just. Ah, no! I've just left the game. I'd peek behind the curtain for everyone because haha, I've actually got saved under a used plot. So no, not a bad DM. They have met Ezra Malai. He is the human. They got into a small fight with General Rimney, or Rimmy. She is the very big, 6 foot tall guy or lady who has made friends with these people.
Yes.
Yes,
Friends.
yes, friends. She broke 2 people's noses.
Yep.
I don't know how you define friendship, but I don't think it's getting into fights first time we meet.
And I had mine repaired on the battlefield, I'll say.
Yes, she rolled a good medical save because I just rolled it and just went, yeah, okay, crap. Okay, Theo's not into it. It's fine. I swear, Tiny's probably just rolled over and gone back to sleep. Okay. Let's see. We have met the general. We have met everyone. Taldor has just pieced out because he just went, yeah, no, I don't like this. I'm not gonna watch this. And Remy has expressed her hatred for the guy. Not exactly uncommon. So, Dylan's character Darkbane has been oversleeping, which is probably natural considering he took a bit of damage. It's just like I'm just gonna say this: dreaming has happened, and it's just been weird. So, what are you guys gonna do?
Alright, are we still in the throne room?
Yes, you are. Where's your?
Cool.
Where's? Are you just? Oh yeah, you're that, aren't you?
I'm just
Okay.
a golden circle.
He
Yeah.
is the one ring.
Here's the one. Yes,
Exactly.
like I said, you guys can get the. One second, I'm gonna see. Excuse me. You guys can get from what I've posted, you guys can get art for your characters if you want.
No offense to the artist friend, but I don't think she can capture the craziness that is Junior.
Uh, Trust me, this is not the artist I generally go with. I generally go with someone else. Two someone else's actually, one of which may be watching. But yeah, I generally go with other people. I could, if you want, I will get art of your characters done at some point. But if not, just use the link I've given you. So what are you guys gonna do right now? Because for now, I'll just take control of Lou, just so that he's got someone and he's looking. You've all gathered up, and you can talk about what you want to do because the main council bar, like Taldor, are just like huddled around are just gonna start talking.
Now, if I remember correctly, to get Junior here, they promised him a lot of ale.
Yes.
Where is the ale?
Who are you asking?
Um, is any guards nearby?
No. They don't exactly need guards when there's the general just kicking about near the sovereign, just smiling.
Cool.
Shaking your hands with
Junior's
those paper cuts that you guys gave her.
cool. Let's see.
Bear in mind, you have not had a rest yet. So you can come in and clean house.
I haven't took any damage yet, but I'm letting the smart people do their smart things, and Junior's gonna wander off and find some mail.
Once, when as you start to move, Win just stops. Darling, I think it's best if we all wait.
It's fine,
But-
fine. I'll let you sort this out. I just
No,
needed to
no,
see a man
no.
on a horse.
I know you're going to get a drink, darling, but we will get it. Get back here, please. We get back here, Junior. I know he just goes like,
Oh,
"We'll
it's
go
fine.
we'll go get you a drink after we're finished talking. I promise."
Fine. He's walking up. He's like,
So,
"Oi, born people!
the Sovereign looks up. What? Yes.
Can we piss off?"
If you wish, you can. You can go back to you can go to the castle library, or you can go to the library you were in. It really matters not right now because I need to talk with my council.
All right, he just like, see, we can go.
Very well.
Um,
Thank you, Sovereign. He just gives
thanks.
a little salute. He just gives like the little salute. So where do you guys want to go? Do you want to go just back to the library, back to the street, before the library, or near the tavern? Yeah,
Go to
the
the castle library because that's like got more information, hasn't it?
it might. There we go. Tiny's back in.
That international man of Aussiedom.
The international man of Aussies. We shall give him the appropriate level of shit soon enough. Yeah. So are you going to, so if you want, you can go and meet up with Darkbane and you can tell him what you may have learned from just a book that someone says is forbidden. That Luke conveniently has up his sleeve of his robe. Because if I remember rightly, he just put it up there like that. Okay, gone.
Yeah.
But he did get noticed by someone because stealth rules. No one heard it.
Well, no, like Junior's like convinced that he thought about the book he picked up. Where it's like, no, it's not that book, damn it.
I mean, literally hands back the book that you threw at the Sovereign and just goes, "Here you go." They gave it back.
He throws it at the Aussie. He looks at it, but I gave it to him.
It's not ours to give. It's the library's. We should give it back to the library at some point.
Like it's basically he's giving the face like like when a computer's like loading. It's like it's taking a really long time.
The gears are turning. The hamsters haven't finished their full circle yet.
Yes, and he's like, no, I got this, and he throws at the king.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Roll
Be a dex
strength.
thing.
Yeah, roll
strength.
dex. Roll if you're gonna
sorry.
throw it, just roll dex.
All right.
Okay,
9.
that's not good. The Sovereign doesn't dodge it. Remy, on the other hand, yeah, she catches that book just literally on her offhand. Please don't throw this. You could really hurt him.
But I knew you would catch it.
No, he didn't.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think
God,
that's
these are
our
two
cue to.
These are like two
maybe
children
try and
talking
find
to each
Dylan.
other.
Darkbane, sorry.
These are like two children talking to each other, aren't they? No, he didn't. She,
That-
hang on a
no, I
sec.
didn't.
Oh, okay. Roll dex check.
Oh no. This is where I get hit. Alright,
One sec. I actually need to get two characters.
Dex.
One sec. I will look at that in a moment. I promise. I just need to get win and lose.
Oh,
My lose
cool.
character sheet up.
cool,
Okay,
thank
she's
you.
just thrown it back at you, and you've just caught it on your offhand. Go, thank you. There you go. Please take that back to the public library. It's not ours.
He's like he looks at the advisor like, should I throw it again?
No,
Nah.
no. I say, no. Roll
Oh no.
roll a decept. No, roll an insight
Deception.
check. Roll an insight check.
Oh no. He's
no.
not good at wisdom. What are you doing?
Trust me.
10.
You see, Lou just go. No, no, no. We shouldn't do this.
So later then. I got you. I'll keep this for later. And he puts on his pants.
Oh, good lord. Wynn just watches and she just goes, okay, we're going to have to pay for that book. Fantastic.
Hey man. He's gonna assassinate that king with the book.
Fucking not!
No way.
The king is dead. How did he die? Well, this orc just threw a book at him, and he threw it really, really hard, and like it just like skull splat. All right, so we're meeting Dylan.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, please,
Alright.
let's get out of here before you think of something else to do.
All right.
Wynn just looks up. Looks at Miguel. Finally, I'll remember that name. And then Lewin just goes, it's Lutan. We are either going to get a leash for this man or we're going to fucking muzzle him.
Cool.
I don't think either will help.
Cool.
No.
Good question. As we're leaving, do I see a guard?
Yes, you see two guards right down here on either side of the door. So you are about here.
Yeah.
Okay. And you see two guards here. One guard there, here, one guard there at either side of the door.
Cool. What I'm gonna do is, as we're leaving, I'm gonna accidentally bump into one of the guards on purpose.
I've passed him.
Oh my god. Okay.
So what would that be? Would that be like athletics?
No, that would be one sec. If you're gonna bump
No,
into him, what are
Yeah.
you doing? What are you trying to do?
it's just basically- I'm trying to like. I don't know. It'd be like See
Are
if
you
I-
trying to
like,
casually walk past them but also bump into them?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what
Okay,
he's trying to
that
do.
would be an acrobatics.
Would it?
Yes. That's how
Oh, it's just like-
that's how I'm running it.
No.
Until I'm told otherwise.
17.
Yeah, you bump into him.
Of course
That's
you
that.
get 17.
Yeah, he'll bump into him.
Pummels him.
You just literally body check this man.
He just explodes into little flesh all over the walls.
No, he just bangs back into the wall. Whoa!
Watch where you're going, idiot! And like leaves through the door.
Leave through the wrong door.
Yeah.
No, wait. They haven't even opened the door yet. Wait, they haven't even opened the door. Through the door. He just hurry, boom, through the door. Leaves a junior-sized hole in it.
Covered in splinters.
Yep.
Takes damage. You should take damage from that.
What, the guards? Because I don't.
No.
You.
You take 3 points of damage, Junior.
I thought like.
You have literally body checked not only the man, but you've gone through the door physically before it had
Oh, did
even
it?
opened.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
So you've taken 3 points of damage for that.
Yeah, sure. That's fair.
God.
You're pulling like pieces of wood from in between your teeth.
Yeah.
No, it's just like splinters, like from like one's right in between his eye, like one's right on the tip of his nose.
Ah.
He's not there yet. Well, Dylan's at the tavern. We've got to meet him.
Well, I get to refresh my hit points, by the way, for rest.
You are at full. You have gotten to full.
Okay.
I made sure because you missed last session.
He wasn't in the last.
Because you've overslept, you have not taken any damage up to now. So you're at full.
Yes. And Junior is going to be the enemy of all gods.
The at the end of the last session, the sovereign literally had all his had like one of the wizards just cast like a good healing spell over everyone, so all the hit points should have been restored.
Mhm.
So
Apart
you
from
should
those three that
that Junior has just taken right now.
Junior,
Yes.
yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pump you. I'm just gonna bump you back to the street for now. So you're just on this street as you're walking by. You have exited the castle. Junior probably body checking in several more guards, going through some not open doors.
Like,
Then just whapping it.
Why use doors when you can make your own?
You are not Homer Simpson. You do not get to do this if you're if you're not in Japan. If anyone's seen that episode, that dates me. It's like, oh, there's an open door right through the wall.
That's an old episode, like, geez.
That is a very old one. So you're all on the street. Bring your character tokens onto the street. Say about here if you want.
Sure.
I'm not gonna say otherwise. It's, one sec. Okay. I'm just gonna have to literally bring those character sheets back out because I closed them, which I probably shouldn't have. There you go. And
how do I get my character token?
one sec.
Or is it a stick?
Yeah, it's the circle. If there should be on your character sheet. If you haven't clicked it to go onto another monitor, you could just click and drag off. I'll just bring Tiny's out until the Aussie scrub gets here, and he's on top of Milo. Okay, so that's okay. Who was this one?
That's me. Sorry.
Okay, so
just,
pop yourself over there. I'll pop you over there for now. Dylan, if you pop yourself over here, I have something for you.
Wait a second.
I see a Tiny. Are you Hello. You almost doing something. Just dealing with something. Oh, that's fine. Okay. I shall wait. I am patient.
Alright.
Can you hear my chair squeak?
Yes.
Yes.
As we're walking, and Junior's basically looking all like this, backs from the doors. He's being destroyed.
So that would be Dylan's character.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put him over here because that's what I kind of need him to be at the moment. And I'm going to be using this token a fair few times.
But I thought that there was only one fair ring.
One sec. I will make sure it's separate.
There's 3 for the Elven Lords, so.
Oh no.
Let's not go into Tolkien just yet, please, because I have not. I watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy once, and I could not make it through the first movie without. I could not even get through half the first movie without needing to pause and go for a pee.
What do you mean? Did you watch the standard version or the extended version?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, that extended version is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that with a fucking 10-foot pole right now.
Oh man.
Good evening, Mr. Tiny.
It's morning for him.
But he's English. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. I know he's in the game.
Discord can't handle Tiny's manly voice.
This card can't take this much, Tiny.
Sorry, I turned off my mic for a minute.
Yeah.
Combo poor night's sleep plus early morning. I ended up oversleeping a little bit.
You haven't missed that much. We're only about 10 minutes in.
It's fine. You missed the best part. I threw a book at someone. I
Oh
almost killed
god.
the king.
God damn it.
Yeah, we're only about 20 minutes in, and he's trying to assassinate someone.
Yay.
And then he
If-
body checked a guard.
Yeah, he body checked the guard, then went through a closed door,
Just walked through it.
and he's got splinters and
Sorry.
took 3 points of damage. How
I
are
don't
you?
open doors. Doors open me. Wait, what?
In Soviet Russia, doors open you.
Doors open you.
Okay, so you guys are on the street. You have been sent away from the castle because you have tried to assassinate
Oh.
someone again, Junior.
To be fair,
Remy-
they probably
another
wouldn't
door.
want Junior in the castle in the first place because reasons.
He's got a boot down his crotch, by the way.
Oh no, he's not. It's not like he's not hiding it. It's like the bug is literally peeping out of his pants.
Yeah, it's not hidden.
It's not hidden. It's like
Okay. Okay. Before we get too distracted with this boot down Junior's pants, you guys are on the street. You guys have walked past the library. The librarians have said, "We don't want that book. It's yours. It's free of charge."
Oh, that's good.
That's
That was
ominous.
nice of him.
Junior
Um,
can learn how to read.
Yes, Dan. Dan, please add to your inventory 1 book, Ye Old Caterpillar.
Yes.
Oh,
It's a picture book. For God's sake.
no. Oh. But it actually summons demons.
No. Oh no.
Tries to do the pictures.
Okay. Okay.
Summons
God damn it. Okay, so you're going down the street and you see because the crowd's thinned out a bit. It's midday. Everyone's going to get their lunch right about now. You see Darkbane running up the street.
So wait, does Junior physically see this?
Yes.
Am I meant to be running towards him, sorry?
Yeah, one sec. I will add a color. One sec. I'll give you a nice. Stop moving for a sec, please. I'll give you a nice orange color. So, excuse you. Fine. It's not green.
I like green.
There you go. You're green.
Alright.
I'll give you this
So
nice
Junior's-
green color. So you're all
So
kind of
Junior's-
converging on one another. Darkbane's kind of running up because he's overslept because of a dream he's had of a very misty area with what looks like the silhouette of a tree in the background.
Cool. So since Junior sees him running, he's gonna match him in speed and try to
I'm
tackle
prepared
him.
to take damage here.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh no. Let's see what
Gonna
it's
tackle.
doing.
Darkbane gets body slammed, takes 21 points of damage, and dies.
No, you're not gonna take that much. Roll an athletics versus an athletics. Both of you roll athletics. Dan, start running.
Okay, it's like,
Dylan,
like
start moving towards here.
17.
Oh fuck me.
Mine work?
Oh no. He just, as this happens and the rest of you are watching in insane slow motion, you watch as Junior just stops and Darkbane right into him and then collapses. Take it.
Great.
And I
Oh.
knock myself out and I miss another session.
Fuck me.
Buddy, you missed it. And I help.
You-
I pick him up.
Darkbane, you take 4 points of damage.
Thought I would.
I pick him up and I clean him up.
You just got well rested, bro.
Yeah, and he licks his hand and he cleans your hair. Like it is like fuck. He's trying to clean you up.
Well, can you give me 4 points of damage back?
You can-
Can I roll a medical
Has-
medicine check?
I don't trust your medical checks.
Can I?
Hang
You're
on.
like Dr. Mundo from League of Legends.
Ah, cool. I'm 13.
Oh my god.
You're better than Win. She got medicine.
Oh!
You see the fact of his nose is bloodied. He is now bleeding from the nose, and you just wipe it away, and you just give him back 2 points of health. Just you're like you've tried to tend to his wounds at least.
I appreciate it.
Steve, like I find this hilarious that a barbarian who's is not the very, he's not book smart. He's like is better than two.
Yeah, Dan, your rule's rigged. Because you were a historian in the first session. You're a battlefield medic.
Junior is a man of many talents.
You're
And-
smarter than the entire party.
And Win is looking at Junior going, do I have to fulfill my promise and get a leash for you, darling? Not that would matter much for Win.
He basically he tries to whisper and say, "Save it for the bedroom."
You don't even know what I like.
I want to fucking die.
Oh.
I know, he just looks and goes, I do.
I want to die even more.
Oh. She goes and hugs you. She has literally got her arms wrapped around you, hugging.
Right.
Like Junior
Is
like,
Tiny meant to still be over there?
Yes, Tiny, are you still here?
Yeah.
Okay.
he's asleep.
Yeah.
Can you
he's
move
in
your
the upside
Okay.
down world?
He's in the upside down. As you do this, as you all get back to your feet and brush yourselves off,
Who's approaching?
you see a figure just seem to walk out of by the food stall there.
Junior, go!
No. I'm gonna let people have a chance, and I'm not gonna do what I normally do, cause
He's like a
havoc.
dog. He's like a dog. Anytime there's any movement, he charges it.
He looks at them, and he
Right,
basically gets into
continue,
a
Simon.
wrestling stance.
He gets into a wrestling stance.
Would you like
Oh
to
my
roll a
God.
perception check on this character?
Yeah,
Like
sure.
me or anyone else.
Everyone is open for
I'll
it.
fucking give. I'll give it a fucking whiz. Here we go.
Yeah.
Right, you ready, boys?
Oh no!
Your
I just
first
want
failure.
whisper. Yeah, no, but
That's one nice looking cloak you got there, my dude.
Oh my god.
oh, deception. I'll probably use my perception. Oh, sorry. All right, wrong. All right, wrong die. All right.
Let me deceive this person we've just met in the streets.
By doing a wrestling thing. Like, I am so strong. Oh, 15. All right, sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
Why are
mad.
you getting all these mental rolls?
The fuck,
if you keep
man?
getting rolls like this, I'm gonna leave this session.
Oh, no.
That is absolutely
see,
bonkers. The most
perception.
perceptive person here cannot be Junior. Right.
Oh,
like,
right, okay. At least
Thank
Tiny's
you,
not
Tiny!
like that.
Thank
God.
you!
God. I
Hey,
think
it's
my
just been-
character's still to get a roll above 10.
what am I
It was
looking
just-
at my shoes?
I just love the idea that Lou is like me at the moment, where he's just sort of half paying attention during everything. He just walks up and he's not even really concerned what's going on with this whole conversation. He just always is like, oh, hey, look at that.
Darkbean
Nearly
and
as the entire party combined.
Darkbean and Miguel are looking and just seeing the robe. Junior and Lou see something.
Right, Simon,
What?
at least tell me what colour the robe is. Come on, I've got a 7. You got to tell me what colour it is.
It is a light tan brown.
Ew.
now,
Right,
when we
okay.
say tan brown, is it like a fancy tan brown or a lame tan brown?
Um,
And we wonder
chocolate.
why we get nowhere in our sessions. Oh, what colour
Junior
is this?
begins to drool.
No! Oh my, right, okay, Tiny save us.
Tiny has, hang on, I'm getting to it. I'm getting interrupted.
Oh my god. I'm surrounded by idiots and I'm one of them.
Welcome to the natural wonders. That's it.
Oh my god. Right, Simon, continue.
Sorry, I'm broken right now. Um,
That's funny, that.
yes, you broke the DM again. Lucy's on the person's chest an emblem. It is a very religious emblem.
Is Jesus
Roll
here?
it. No. No.
Oh.
Tiny, roll a knowledge check.
Prophet Muhammad.
No.
Oh, no.
Simon,
Intelligence,
what color are
wisdom.
this guy's shoes?
Yeah.
Religion.
Yeah, roll a religion check. Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's good
That's
enough. That is good enough. You recognize it as one of the gods.
You what, mate?
You are the god. What god? The god of the power. What power? The power
And-
of voodoo. You do.
Oh no.
And you
Nice
exposit.
reference to the fucking 80s or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can exposit that. You exposit this to the rest of the party that is a herald or someone who represents one of the gods.
Is Tiny shouting this from across the street where he is? By the
Probably.
way, guys, it's one of the gods.
Yes, that's exactly it. And everyone's turning, going, "What the fuck? There's someone representing the gods here? What?" No, he's
like, I'm
he's-
going to fetch.
he's
I'm
moved
gonna
up and
convey
he's
to my
just saying this
religion.
normally.
Okay.
Darkbane, roll a religion check.
God, right.
Oh,
Brace yourselves,
Come on,
lads.
you can do this. You can do a good
Right,
roll.
hang on. Religion.
Fucking finally! This
Oh,
has
God.
been in your dreams. This has been in your dreams
Oh my God.
all night, every night for I don't know how long before as you start making this pact, but you realize I haven't finished. There's something I haven't done yet. And
Deal with a woman. What?
God damn it,
Continue.
man. Damn it! Please!
Sorry, I'm just really happy I got a roll over 10.
You recognize this figure and you recognize the symbol. It is something you have seen every night since you gained these powers, but you also realize that you have not. There's something that's missing that you haven't done. And this figure walks up to you.
Okay.
This figure, my God, our God has sent me. You have not completed your pact with the God.
I haven't done my homework.
Yes, you haven't. You are a bad person. Wow. No, not really. No, not really. You just, if you come with me, we can get this. We can complete your binding to the God.
Because
Well,
this
we're
doesn't
going.
sound sus.
Yeah,
All
we're
my
not.
friends allowed to come with?
Of course, yes.
Oh my god, guys, if I sacrifice you, I'm really sorry.
Like,
Oh,
if,
the gods
Junior
don't
would be
know the-
like,
Go,
Yes.
carry on.
yes. Junior would be like, what needs to be done needs to be done. And he gives you a kiss.
Oh, you'll be the first to be sacrificed.
Yay! I'm a sacrifice. I'm important.
I'm in danger.
In danger.
Oh God.
Alright. Has this guy got like a squid face or anything? Like, has he got any discerning features? I mean,
Well,
not
from
that
your
anyone
earlier rule, you can't tell. The hood
Yeah,
of
but
the
Tiny
cloak
can.
is right out there.
Right. Okay. Is
But I
tan
rolled a
brown
15.
cloak is right out there?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
I hope I'm not devoted to the religion of tan brown people. It's like really boring.
Oh no. Welcome to the Church of the TARDIS.
that's blue. So he,
But David Tennant's jacket is brown though, so
yeah. Well, okay. As you walk this way
Right.
and
okay.
up the
Oh,
alley,
excuse all of us.
yeah, you're all coming because
Oh my God,
this
run
guy
an
said
organization
all
of
your
one.
friends are very able to come. So I will.
Can I
copy
grab a
all.
pair of socks off this washing line as we go past? I might need them for later.
Yeah.
Who fucking slaps your hand? No,
No.
bad.
No. Okay, and you come to this misty area.
Oh my god! It's the Hunger Games.
Oh,
There you go.
no.
And you've all walked in basically that way.
Right,
One sec. There you go. So you see this big gnarly tree with branches and leaves growing every which way, and you see right, whatever. And you see a lot of people around the tree, all
Okay.
hands, in like all on the knees, like in prayer. You can, and this guy just wanders off and joins
Joins
them.
the red. No, that's me. Oh no, I'm the green one. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, you're the
Don't worry.
green one. Don't worry.
I'm the green one. Shut up. I was red one the first session.
I know. I've changed. Don't worry. So they're all in prayer, and one by one, they vanish.
Into like a cloud of smoke, or like
No, they.
phase out.
It's
a
like they
PowerPoint,
are. They're like being Thanos out of existence.
Um.
They are going.
So Junior, you
Jesus
can go ahead.
Christ.
Can I inspect the tree?
You can.
I think all of us should probably. Well,
All right, I'm gonna inspect. Come on, boys! I got a natural 20 on history. I'm gonna get a natural 20 on investigation.
There
Let's
we
go.
I swear to God.
Nah, 4.
Right, okay, that seems
this is a
about
tree.
right.
That's a
Well done.
tree.
Congratulations, you have found a tree.
Oh,
16.
okay.
There's something different about this tree. You don't know what it is, but you can see basically at the root right here by Junior, like it's starting to phase into existence. You don't know what's going on. You just feel Artie just stand it's basically Artie is standing to attention, but it's not like when you would commune with the Raven Queen. But you kind of know what's gonna be happening.
Junior gets out his great axe.
Ooh.
A terrible
no.
rule.
Oh no! Congratulations,
he's
you have seen the offshoot of the tree right next to you.
Right,
Yeah,
great.
boy. See, we're buddy. Oh no.
There you go.
And as the same, you see a figure start to phase into existence. They got very regal. You can see that this is a very regal kind of person. You'll stand up straight. It's someone like walking, as in they're walking onto the material plane. They're not kind of coming. They're not going to be yeeted through from like another dimension. They are walking to you.
So does Junior see this?
Uh,
sees-
No,
No,
we just
but
see
I
that it's a tree,
will-
Dad. We're thick.
Oh fuck, man.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I will tell everyone that there is someone coming through, just so you're aware.
and as that happens, the guide that has brought you here vanishes.
Vanishes. Oh, that was
Yeah.
very cinematic.
That was.
And-
But I wanted to know where you got your cloak.
I wanted to join the religion of tan cloaks.
And as you see,
One
a
true
very
religion.
regal humanoid figure walk out. She
Humanoid.
is
It's not human, guys.
Darkbane, and she walks closer and closer
Who are
and
you?
closer.
Who
All
are
will be
you?
revealed in due time. Walks up to Lutanthal. You do good work with my sister. She says good things about you.
Hey,
Just to let you
who's
know,
the sister?
Junior's been also, Junior's been that guy where he's not like like 5 centimeters between him and the being, and he's like giving it weird looks. Like, what the fuck are you?
Okay, roll perception check. Everyone.
Okay.
Oh, boy. What? Don't you mean deception?
No.
No.
Perception.
15.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, good one.
Only
You ready for this
Ooh.
4? You ready for this 4? Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Never mind.
Okay. You all. She's humanoid. She has mostly human features. She has like a toga or something similar on. She has sandals which are totally just not suitable for this area, but she doesn't seem to mind. But she has cat ears and a cat tail. Tiny, roll a religion check.
Religion.
You can recognize her when she says her sister. She means the Raven Queen. So you know this is one of the gods.
Yes, I gathered that much.
She just reaches up and gives Artie a little stroke. Yes. I will tell my sister that all is well. Are you still on your quest?
I am, ma'am.
Very well. I just want you to know what happened was not what I had fated. Someone had interfered with it. And I am so sorry.
Lou nods, but is very quiet.
It's a very
Yes,
thoughtful nod there.
Yes, I am literally giving as literally nothing away. Because I know Tiny will probably want to do this at some point.
Yep.
And she walks past Miguel.
Oh no.
And up to you.
Help!
You leave
Milady.
Fred alone.
One sec. How do you pronounce your... Is it Ravit?
Vesuvius.
Vesuvius. Yes, you've made a pact with me. You have not completed it yet. Mainly because you don't know what I am going to be asking of you. I can understand.
How.
What was that?
Teach me how.
Oh no.
Y-
He's gonna be a man, boys.
You've been dreaming of me. I am Schrodinger, the god of fate and time.
I just out of character real quick. How's that spelt?
It's like Schrodinger's cat.
Right.
One sec. Here you go.
And he actually knows how to spell Schrodinger.
Oh my god, that's a big word.
Yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
Yeah, it's alright. Google helped.
There you go.
Woot.
I'm Schrodinger, the god of fate and time.
And pussy.
She just looks at you. I can alter your fate, sir, if you want.
Lou
You're
puts
making
up
my
a
friend
hand.
uncomfortable. You leave him alone. And he's like very
It's alright, Junior. It's alright, Junior.
Lou just when he says pussy, Lou puts up a hand to him and farts in his face with prestidigitation.
You're in the presence of a god, you fool! Stop that! Win and Ayanami just see that and just go, okay, backing the fuck off. Going over to Junior, grabbing him and dragging him away before something happens because they know.
No god can rule me. I am my own god.
I think I will assist.
Okay.
Dragging him away.
Okay, roll a strength check. Miguel,
Wait, oh.
Junior, and
Okay.
okay.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Ayanami. She has literally grabbed you and dragging you this way, so you do not get involved in this shit. She's just dragging you away.
He's just yelling insults at her like.
I don't think that's a very smart idea, Dan. Not gonna lie, mate.
I've got an intelligence of 6. I know what I'm doing.
Right, okay. Well, to be honest, you have put me to shame, so I'll shut up.
There is someone whose fate I believe to be in danger. Similar to what your compatriot, Lutan Thal, has experienced, and I wish you to try and avert that. As roll a religion check, Dylan.
Yep, no problem.
Oh no.
Done.
Excellent. You know from basically before you fell into this whole what you are now, you remember in your teachings that Schrodinger has fates for everyone. She has them written out everywhere. She has everyone's fate who has ever lived, born, yet to be born. All that fate has been ready for them. And if someone has decided to intervene with that, that's a very, very bad thing.
Right. Okay.
Are you
Someone's already interfered with Lou's Lou, so are they still on their back? Don't know. Right. Sorry, you were gonna say something else?
are you um are you willing to take this job to protect this person's fate? I know not who they are. All I know is many people's fates are being steadily rewritten, and it is not the fate I have outcomed for them. I have it's not the outcome that I have deemed worthy of them. I would like you to try and protect this one person. You will
I'll
not
allow
know
the
that.
innocent to suffer. I will do what must be done.
I didn't think you'd be so amenable. Thank you. She holds out a hand. She's literally holding out her hand, so basically her bare arm is literally at you, coming at you.
Right.
What are you gonna do?
What do you mean?
As in, it's like she's gonna shake your hand or something.
All right. Okay. I thought you was like she's gonna grab me by the face.
No.
If she's offering a handshake, I'll like I'll do
By the
what.
face, first off.
Yes. I will
Okay.
I'll grab the hand back in
She
a
doesn't.
respectful manner.
She doesn't take your hand. She takes your wrist. You're like when
Oh.
you're just grabbing wrists,
Oh, no. Yeah.
like warriors of
Right. Yeah.
have
That's
done,
what I was
like
trying to
that.
get to, yeah.
And you feel a slight burning, but it's not bad. It's not like, oh my god, no, just get this off me now. It's just like, okay, this is what I've been missing. I have found something now that, despite the fact of I've been exceedingly fucked over. I'm a loner. I am willing to do this, and I'm willing to do this with potentially
Okay. I've
the
got a sense of
backup
purpose
of a
now.
god. You have a sense of purpose, and you have companions who could help you. So what you have felt missing up until this point, after you've got into this state of being, it's not been lifted fully, but you feel a weight having been taken off your shoulders,
Yeah.
and
It's a bit of an ease.
you have been given ease, and you have felt a sense of purpose that you haven't felt in a very, very, very long time.
All right.
She releases your wrist. That bows. My powers. You should be able to do a lot more with your abilities now than you have been before. The pact was not fully complete, so now it should be full. Now you will have a sense of purpose, and you will be able to. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. You'll be
Even
able
gods
to.
have gas.
Yes, even gods have gas. As God parts the clouds and just goes, "Sorry about that." You, with any luck, the job will be quick, but if not, it may take some time. You will not know who this person is, but upon meeting them for the first time, you will know.
Okay. I must
She
find my fated character.
she bows
Main
again.
character may be closer than you think.
Oh my god, it's Junior. I've got to kill him.
Oh no! Fuck!
It's you who's been intervening with fate. You've been walking through all the doors of the kingdoms.
Hey man, everyone deserves a draft.
She goes up to Lou and whispers something in Elvish that Lou can understand. I will say that I'll DM this to the Tiny later, but I can't really say it because it's
Just spoil it.
spoilers.
We get it.
Spoilers.
Secret.
Yes.
Secrets.
Secrets.
One
Oh,
sec.
no.
I can't wait for all the party to
Secrets.
turn rogue and interrogate Tiny.
Oh
We're
no!
not going to interrogate Tiny.
I'm gonna break. If you
There's a lot
lie,
of
I will
stuff.
break a finger.
Oh my god, Tiny's gonna Gollum us, isn't he?
Gonna betray us all.
Drop the ring, Tiny, into the
There you go.
fire.
That's what you said, Tiny.
Simon, how hard do you hit your keyboard?
It's a mechanical keyboard, so yes.
All right, mechanical one, yeah.
Yeah.
They put me off. I
How
can't
hard
use
to hit your
mechanical
keyboard?
properly.
Yes.
Yes. So that is what I have just DM Tiny something that
Yeah.
Schroding has whispered. She bows,
Yeah.
and
Lude,
then
Lude nods, takes a deep breath, but is still quiet.
oof, she is gone.
Oof.
She is gone.
As he's leaving, you hear Junior say, "Pussy!"
And all Junior hears is, "Keep saying that, I will rewrite your fate." And with that,
But if he's saying that, then she already knows he's gonna say it.
I
That's
know.
how fate time
got
works.
got his fate, man. It's like
And with that, the scene changes. You're back in the alley. The guide is
Did you even
gone.
leave? Did we walk back here? How long
No,
did it take to
Jesus.
walk?
Fuck me.
You're just like instant. You're like from Q from Star Trek, where he'll just go snap his fingers and things. You can change places. It's just like
Finally
that
awake.
instant. Are you? Wind turns to you. Are you? Okay, darling. You look. You look like a man on a mission.
She's speaking to me.
Yes.
he's not speaking to Junior.
I've got like a brow of steady resolve, and I'm like, I know what I must do.
She nods. She's not gonna push. We
I
should
mean,
get back.
realistically, I don't know what I must do. I've been given a pact by some god of fate and time to a random person who. Simon, how many people is there on this continent? I've got to find one of them.
You has
Like-
it's not. Yeah, you've got like 5 countries to go through as well, including this one.
Could be anyone.
Yes, I know. That's why I said it.
And
That's
Junior
why.
keeps going.
That's why I said give me an idea. You didn't, so I just went okay. This is it.
But like for the sake
You will
of
know-
the DM, I'll obviously find them. But realistically, this could just be like a random peasant.
It's not. Trust me.
no. It's
Um,
going to be
you
the
will.
antagonist.
You will know who this person is when you meet them. It's like the god herself is just going bing, bing, bing. Guess what? Pay attention to this one.
Okay.
You will know. You, I promise
bring
you,
me on
will
sight.
know. I give you my word. You will know.
Okay. Cool. Right. Where to now, folks?
We still have. Mr. Lou, do you still have that book?
Yes.
You
Lou.
still got yours.
Oh, Junior like fish out his book like, here you go. Here's the book.
I don't want to touch that. I do not want to
I'm
touch
not
that.
touching that. Yeah, I am. That is.
There's
not
like
getting
visible
touched.
green stink lines coming off of it. Lou, what book is it?
No, he tucks it back in.
It's the one he nicked from the library.
Okay. What importance does this book have? Do we know?
I will be able to. Myself, and my Lou will be able to explain everything away from prying ears
Why do we
and
have two
eyes.
Lou's?
Lou Ayanami and
Yes,
Lou
I know that.
Tanthal. I'm just
I
calling her
know, but
Ayanami
why?
because I'm dumb.
Because yeah, I was gonna say that.
I know we had it the first session as well, but God
DM
damn
is
it, Simon.
dumb. Yeah, DM is dumb. Who'd have thought that? So
All right. So I'm gonna assume we're gonna go back to the tavern and go.
Yes.
Go somewhere like private.
okay, I'll just drag you all back to the tavern.
All right.
There
Thing
you
is
go.
though, before Junior goes in, he peeps in to see if it's the dwarven bar woman
Oh,
still there.
God.
It's plays, isn't it?
There you go. And one
this
second, I'll
place got
change that
empty
to
real
green.
No, it'd be
So
the dwarf. Yeah.
okay, and I'm gonna fuck. Okay, there we go. Okay, pretend this place is basically cleaned out. It's
Is it
lunchtime,
later on in
but
the day? Oh, right,
yeah,
okay. Yeah.
it's cleaned. It's right now. It's empty. You've just walked in. It's empty because lunchtime rush is over. People have gone back to work. This binding is taken over this is taken like over an hour, but for you it just feels like 5 minutes. So you've
Right.
been gone about an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
We should retreat to my room. This is Win saying this. We should retreat to our room. This way we'll be able to explain things a little bit better.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
man.
you
Yeah,
go up the
let's do
stairs.
it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
look around.
I
You
just this, and Junior's like trying to like get a drink behind the tavern.
bars closed.
This Junior sneaking up to it.
Can I do a sleight of hand to see if he gets a drink?
Sleight of hand.
Fucking please.
Okay, beat at 14.
14.
Oh,
I'm
go
matching
on.
it.
Yeah,
Go
okay.
on.
You get a You get a
What does he get?
bottle of orange
Bottle.
juice.
Yeah, it's not even beer. Oh my god, I love it.
Bottle of what?
Orange juice.
Orange juice.
Hey, he's taking this like it's like.
How did they even bottle orange juice back in this time?
He
You just
basically
got
he chugs
a
it.
Tropicana.
Yeah, it's like he
It's
needs to keep
Tropicana.
hydrated. He's been running through doors. It's a lot
Oh,
physical
yeah.
than you might think.
Start roll a medical check on yourself.
Oh God, no!
Do it.
Why do you do this, Simon?
Actually, poisonous Tropicana.
6.
Oof.
That's fine.
Oh no, he's got the runs.
Oh,
No,
God.
no, you haven't. I was gonna just do that just to see if you get any more of these splinters out from all the doors you've been running through. You get you just go,
Bloody hedgehog.
yeah, you're done. That's just like one and done.
Yeah.
So you
Right,
all go up
okay.
to Iron Army and Wynn's room.
All right.
They sit on the bed, and there's enough chairs for all of you. I don't have a map ready for this, so we're
Why
just
are there so many
gonna.
chairs in one room?
Yeah, and I was gonna say like I think like Junior would be like okay to stand, so everyone else can just like sit down.
You don't want to know.
Oh god. Oh god, right. Okay.
She closes.
I don't think I want to sit down anymore.
She closes the window, locks the door. Can I
It
see the
smells
book, please?
fishy in here.
Oh, shut up! I had the window open all night.
That's
Oh,
how you get bugs.
Visible retching. Right.
Okay,
Tell us
so-
about this book.
okay. May we see the book, please?
Yes.
Hand it over, Lou. What did it look like
Yes.
on the cover side? Describe it.
Is it bound
Uh,
in human flesh,
No,
inked in the blood of man?
no,
Not the
Oh.
Necronomicon.
no. It's
Why
just
did
The
like
Decronomicon.
Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Necronomicon ex mortis.
The Necronomicon, Volume 2.
Must
Sorry.
be read with the caterpillar.
Oh
Yes.
no!
I mean, you know what?
Junior
If I were to make an evil secret book, probably that's the way that I'd do it.
You disguise it as a child's book.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe not disguise it as a child's book, but use a child's book as a
Oh, a
as
cipher. Right, okay.
cipher key. Yeah.
Oh man. Right in the low, boys.
I love this.
All the while, the DM is silent.
Yeah.
He's been asked to describe a
Running-
book, and he has not been able to.
No, he's writing he's writing future notes for the.
And then
twist.
afterwards, I want you to describe every picture in the caterpillar book as well.
It's Ye
Just
Hungry
for Junior, 'cause
Caterpillar.
he can't quite tell.
It's
The
Ye Hungry Caterpillar.
the hungry purple worm.
Totally not a rip-off.
Yes, this is how we summon the elder gods.
So,
The
some of
book
the
itself-
a god-devouring caterpillar.
The book itself is a plain leather cover. It looks like
Right,
it's
okay.
been ripped at, torn at, cut, but for some reason it hasn't really taken that much damage. It is a very faded green.
Okay. Right. Since I was asleep last session, guys, what made you pick up this book?
Tiny can explain that.
Yes.
Yeah, Tiny.
Well, my book I've picked up because I was looking around and noticed that people got in trouble for getting forbidden knowledge. And the other
Right.
book, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I can't explain other people's behaviors.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Junior
Right.
is truly a paradox.
Simon, if you don't incorporate Junior's book sometime later in the story, I'm gonna be real mad.
Fair enough.
It's literally a book that Junior swiped on the way out of the library.
I love it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right. Okay. We're gonna let the other
The-
two explain the book. Then.
What are your language proficiencies, Dylan?
How can I tell?
It's on your character sheet.
Hang on. Give me a
It
second.
would be
Whereabouts am I looking?
like it'd be very at the bottom. You're like where you have your items. It'll be on the left of that. You should have like languages like Dwarvish,
I speak
Draconic.
Celestial,
Okay.
but that's
You
it.
How are you understanding everyone else? You should be speaking Common as well. You should you
Well,
you
I
probably
imagine I
understand.
can speak Common additionally.
Yeah, Common is the main one. Celestial will be the additional.
Celestial's the only one that's there. I'm assuming I speak Common also.
Okay. Yeah, I must have
you
forgot to
would.
add Common. That's my fault. Sorry. You do speak Common and Celestial. Okay, you do not understand the language, so you are just looking, going,
It's
I
not written
don't-
by the stars, guys.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
All right, Junior is gonna pretend he knows what the book says. So I'm gonna roll me a deception. 5.
Ooh. No, you weren't very deceptive.
Yes, the book's upside down. Oh no. Yeah, I know. You see for that.
Wynn just sees through it and just shakes her head. She won't say anything.
Because the book is upside down.
She slams
grabs
it, she
it
takes it off, and
to-
jams his fingers in the book, yeah.
She just gently takes it from you and closes it. Does-
He goes and reads his hungry caterpillar book and learns about a caterpillar.
Do any of you know what Sylvan is? Roll a history or a knowledge check if you want.
I should. Do I know Sylvan?
I don't think you do.
Come on, boys.
Let me
17.
double check.
Okay.
Hell, Dad.
Junior is a historian, guys. That's what he's going to be after the campaign.
No, I know Elven, not Sylvan.
Okay, if you want to roll a knowledge or a history check for this.
Is it anyone rolling? Sorry, I've just had my life scared out of me by my mother.
Dan has. Josh has.
You want me to?
Yeah, if you want.
Excuse me.
What am I rolling?
History. Okay,
Oh, no.
I set the DC very like 10 for this. You all pass. Sylvan is the language of the Fae.
The Feywilds.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got proficiency. That's one of my skills. I can read Elven or speak it.
Okay.
I don't
That's,
know.
Do you know what they whispered to Tiny before?
no,
If you
no.
know.
No, because it was a whisper.
It was a whisper. It wasn't anything said out loud. It wasn't like
Yeah.
everything said
Yeah.
very, very loud, and
No,
he
I
was
mean,
about 20 feet away. So
yeah,
he would have
if it was
seen.
shouted, I definitely would have heard.
Yeah. You guys know that Sylvan is the language of the Fae, and for whatever reason, that has been forbidden knowledge. That has been a forbidden language. It has been a forbidden. Anything you can't teach it. You can't. You're not meant to learn it. The fact of the NPCs know it is something I threw in there just in case. But
Right.
you guys know that this is a very, very forbidden language, and even Win and Lu and Ayanami saying they know this can get them into they could get their heads and their bodies separated.
Right, okay.
Okay. For what reason are the Fae disliked? Is it the Fae in particular? Is it the place they come from?
It's it it's just a fact of the Fae can exist outside of time proper, which means
Right.
they will probably be like immortal, and
Yeah.
they can just record all of history. Raining.
Why would you want to go to the Feywild? 'Tis a silly place.
You have no idea what I've got planned for later on. Trust me, you don't.
Oh no! Right
And
now, Junior is a
I was
god.
gonna get a book on the Feywilds, but I chose to get this one instead.
this is literally the history of this country. Win literally says this is the history. This is the very, very early history of this country.
Let's done it, boys.
This is before the country has been founded. She goes on to say, she literally just flips through some of the pages. A lot of it is illegible due to age, and probably
Right.
like damage, like water damage or fire damage, but because the pages look like really crumpled in some points and burnt.
Mm.
Right.
Uh,
What information can be deciphered from it? Do we know?
there was an attack on this very town. I'm just gonna call Port Town. I'm gonna call Castle Town. Before
Okay.
the
Very
castle.
Zelda of you.
Yes, thank you. Before the kingdom was fully founded, it was led by a dragon and the Jester of Desola.
Oh no.
Main antagonist drop.
Main antagonist.
You know the orc and the goblins who attacked you?
Yeah.
Who looted their corpses?
I found some dirt, and he's got some dirt up.
Yes, the most rare mineral in existence.
I'm not
dirt.
sure. I can't remember.
Does anyone have like a Harlequin mask or like a Jester's mask?
I vaguely I remember. Hang on.
And Junior, he's trying to fasten the dirt into a jester mask.
Where does it say so? Is it on character sheet or not?
If you have it in your notes, it should be in your notes. If not, Miguel won't have this because he wasn't there for the first battle.
No, I wasn't.
I've just got in my notes that the party picked it up. I didn't say one. It doesn't say one in particular.
Okay, so you found some gold. One had a medallion of like a jester's mask. So put two and two together. What were these guys work? Who were these guys working for? The ones who initially attacked you.
They're working for the Jester Boy. Right?
Yes.
Am I stupid? Okay, right, okay.
No, you're not.
No.
Stupid.
Oh, okay.
You met me with uncomfortable silence, so.
No, you.
I think my Discord keeps breaking because people keep cutting out. But...
Oh no.
I've got this. I'm recording this and streaming this, so if you need to go back and look at it, I'll have it up on YouTube, and the stream VOD will still be there. So if you need to, you can just go back, look over, and the notes. You can take notes from that session.
Fair enough.
Right, okay.
Right. So dragon and the jester. Do we
Yes.
know what kind of dragon we're talking?
It was a blue dragon.
Oh, I know that's
Oh.
right. Okay, continue.
She pauses very uncomfortably. Ayanami has a hand on her back because she knows Win's history. You can tell them if you want. It might help.
He's like, he offers her his axe. He's like, you can have my axe.
Thank you, darling, but I don't think the axe would probably be better in your hands. Years ago, my village was attacked by a dragon, and it was a blue dragon.
Oh,
I
damn.
was away training at the time, but there were no survivors. My mother, my father, such as he was, my cousins were all killed. That's why she asked if this quest involved a dragon right at the very beginning.
Makes sense. She's out for revenge.
She's definitely out for vengeance, but she doesn't know
Out for
which
revenge.
dragon. But blue dragons being blue dragons, she doesn't know if it was just an attack for just territory or just the fact of, oh, humanoid people there, I go slaughter.
Well, I mean, genocide never hurt anyone, so you know.
Yes, sir. I
If we
also
get all of them, then we'll definitely have 100% chance that we'll have got the culprit.
she just lets out a small laugh.
Gotta kill them all. Dragon
When-
bones.
When we were fighting the General Remy, and after I woke up,
Right.
I felt the primeval sense she had, where
Right.
she was a primeval awareness. She felt a dragon close by. It wasn't like her quarry,
What?
but she felt a dragon.
Close by.
Yes, very close
During
by.
the last session.
Yes,
It's underneath. It's underneath
it's underneath what?
the place that everyone was at last session.
The king, the castle.
Castle.
Yes. Yeah. Underneath the castle. Calling it.
Junior's
I'm not
like
saying
picking
this
his
out
teeth-
loud. But
Junior's picking his teeth, and he's like, what if it's a person?
what, the
What do you-
dragon?
And he's like, he's continuing cutting his teeth.
Okay.
I'm going to need some more time to go through this. I can get some information out of it. I'm just going to need time.
We've got a caterpillar cipher if that helps.
He's
That may
Junior's
not
like
help.
offering the book, like,
No, thank you, darling. That's yours.
I don't know.
give on.
If
Junior,
you
hold
want
on
to,
it. It'll come in clutch.
if
Oh.
you want to go back to the library to see if there's any other books that match this, please. If you want,
The caterpillar.
no, darling. The
He comes back with only picture books.
that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the thing.
Oh my god. He's gonna be right. Do you know how he said he's gonna be a historian? He's gonna teach all of history through picture books.
Basically,
oh,
yes.
boy.
I mean, that's a legitimate method of. I mean, there's plenty of examples of cultures transferring their
Yeah,
history in the same way.
literally cave paintings and everything.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, though,
Giving him ideas.
I am just like he's gonna perfect his art skills.
Oh, that's what I could. Okay, I've got an idea now. One sec.
Oh no.
Don't worry.
No,
This is
you're not meant to get ideas.
Oh.
it's a good idea. Maps. This is it's gonna be a reuse map, but at the moment, I think it's gonna be fine. Especially for like use in as a library.
Okay.
Okay. So are you gonna just leave Iron Army and Win alone for a bit, just so they can go through the
Yes.
book?
If they're going through the book, then yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you going
Get some
to?
information.
Are you going back to the
We're going to
library?
Castle Library.
Okay. Excellent. Okay.
Castle.
You can go back to just the general library if you want.
Alright, that's fair.
That's still going to be open. Okay,
All right.
so
Yeah.
you walk to the library. It is very quiet. You don't know why, but the streets are somewhat emptier than they should be. If you look around, you probably see some people in shops, but not that many. But as you get to the library, you walk in, and it's empty. There's no one there. So drag your tokens to here, please.
Sorry.
Drag them where?
Yeah.
Right there.
Right. Yeah, I'm just dragging mine on there first.
Okay. What the? Okay. As you two do not have art for yourselves, I'm gonna have to differentiate you. There you go.
Fine.
Who's
I
who's
I
green?
love segregation. I am green. That's me.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Miguel, drag a token on, please.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, and I'm gonna make sure you are blue. So you
Blue, stinky
notice
blue.
that it is empty. You see it. You come up to it. You saw it earlier. It was bustling. Now it's not. It's dead quiet.
Right.
Suspicious.
Okay, one sec. I'm just gonna turn on the fog of war for a sec. Don't worry. I'm gonna.
Oh, that's not suspicious or anything.
Oh, trust me. This is something I need right now, because I cannot exactly do anything.
It's a bit dark in here, guys. Is it just
Give me a minute. There
I
you go.
think it's just you.
What? Dark?
How do you fight a dragon in a library?
Yeah, it's
I
not gonna
know
be.
it.
A dragon with glasses. It's the librarian.
Oh no.
Oh, don't give me ideas. I could make like
No,
No.
no.
It's like,
Nothing
no,
was
my
said.
library.
Went for the dragon made out of
Two.
books.
3, 4,
Think of the paper cuts.
5, 6, 7,
All right.
What happens if Junior's
8,
book summons a worm,
Well.
which is like a bookworm that eats all the books?
Okay. Okay. As you walk in, you see that it is dead quiet. One sec.
Alright.
I actually need to get them all lined up, so they're all. Then these guys appear.
This tension is killing me.
Yeah. Then you see these guys walk down. From
No.
yeah, I'm gonna have to literally.
Oh, not these guys again.
I'm gonna have to literally color code these.
Look, they could just be trying to find a good book. We can't
Oh,
generalize
right,
all
yeah.
orcs as illiterate fucks.
If you're not racist to goblins and orcs, do you even play D&D?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
how dare
6,
you.
7, 8, 9,
Orc
10,
and
I
goblin
dare.
waifus are the fucking top tier.
Oh
Okay.
no.
1, 2, 3,
The
But
wife-
no,
only the
5,
wife.
6, 7.
But my
Okay.
first campaign, yes, I did have a very deep-seated hatred for goblins, but that's because the first encounter I had with them, we went about 6 rounds without doing any damage to the first 2 goblins we met.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Someone I know only plays goblins.
1 second. And God, you just reuse a lot of colors. You see these guys just kind of saunter on in. 1,
Jesus.
2, 3, 4,
Gosh.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Are they
10,
rehearsing a play?
There's so
11.
many.
12. Yeah, there is. Hey, look!
They could be like a dance group, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love that.
Look! I told you, the bosses, they said they were coming.
Oh.
Yes, they're here. All of them.
Said they were coming.
Wait, there's 2 of them missing.
Like,
We
Judy's
find
like,
them later. We gotta have to get these guys now. Okay, roll initiative.
Oh no. Junior's saying, What do you mean? There's 6 of us. And he holds up 3.
Oh, I'm still missing health from when bloody Junior smashed into me.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I've got my my spell slots back. Oh wait, no, we would have had a small rest in between there, right?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I've got my spell slots, all my spell slots back because I might not be a fucking, I might not have a lot of shots in the
Okay.
tank, but I re up very quickly.
Just so you know, Simon, I'm gonna be leaving in 10 minutes because I got work
No
in the
worries.
morning.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so now I've got Goblin 1. 8, 3, 1.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That
trust
sound,
me.
after you get through rolling for all of
6.
them, the sound of that dice is going to be...
Yes. 6. Fuck, jeez. This is. I've got 12 of these guys to roll for.
We die from Goblin Overload.
No.
Oh,
I say, if someone's going, then, you know. I'll take.
Really annoyed that didn't go first. Because just look at all those boys. Just
Look at these ads. Look at them. So,
no, just look at all those boys just lined up in a row, just
Oh.
in a nice huddle.
before the 18.
like Space Invaders.
Yeah, you might be surprised here because I've still got like 6 left to go for. Gee,
Oh, for fuck's
5
sake.
is 10. 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 17. 7. Yeah, not one, dead last. 14. Okay. So it is Goblin 4. Then Darkbane. So G4, Darkbane. Junior.
I have a lowest on initiative. Yikes.
Oh, trust me, I should have had this. And then, oh wait, G3. Sorry, G3. Then Junior. Then G10. 7. Wait, G7. Wait, G7 second. G4 is first. You Josh, you're after G10.
Right.
Yeah, this is gonna take a few minutes here. G1. Okay. G3. G5. G6. G2. Wait, G8. G2. And then Goblin 1 is last. Okay. I'm gonna put the music on. Okay. So, oh, shitty balls, yes, I forgot something. I'm a bad person for this. Because I forgot this. Okay, and I need to actually get these up.
So where did you say this music was from originally?
Critical Role.
Ah, right, okay.
Okay, so Goblin 1. Goblin 4. This guy here. And his movement is 30 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can't do jack shit.
Okay.
Goblin 7. Which is this guy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can't do jack shit. Okay, Dylan, what are you going to do?
Well, I mean, I can use Chill Touch from a range, right?
Yeah.
The only thing I can do. Let's do it.
Doesn't
Does that
hit.
work?
Nope. Doesn't hit.
Damn it. Oh well, that was a fun move.
Okay, Goblin 3.
Very
5,
helpful.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can't do jack shit. Junior?
Alright. Junior will move up 10 feet, and as a bonus action, we'll go into a rage.
Okay.
Actually, do I want to go to rage now? Actually, I was yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20, things that moves down. That puts us in range for flanking, so I'm just going to stay here and axe ready.
Right. What's that?
Actually, I'm going to hold my action.
Okay. What are you holding for?
Basically, if they move, I'm going to swing my axe.
Oh, okay. Okay. What's that? Right. So you gotta swing your axe if they move closer.
Yes.
And then
Okay.
Overwatch.
Okay. So that's Junior. Goblin 10. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can't do jack shit.
I'm sensing a pattern.
Miguel? Yeah, because I posted them so far back and you guys didn't move up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've only got
That's
2 melee
that's what I
characters.
It's like 10 characters. It's fine.
yeah, and one of them of a melee character. Actually, no, wait, no. Yeah.
I'm gonna move up to here
Okay.
and Shield of Faith. What does that do?
Click on it. See what happens.
One bonus action. A creature of your choice within range. A shimmering field appears around a surrounding creature of your choice within range. Grants it a +2 bonus AC for the duration.
I'm just
Let's
playing the
find
support class.
So who you choose to do that? Are you doing it on yourself or?
Yeah, I'll do it on myself.
Okay, so you've got an extra +2 to your AC. So Goblin.
Right, okay.
Wait, why have we got Goblin 3?
We're
Okay.
all just pretending like Tiny isn't just
1,
going to
2,
Eldritch
3,
Blast the shit
4,
out of
5,
goblins.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh,
Oh no, I know exactly what Tiny's gonna do. So Goblin 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Does nothing, does jack shit.
Odd movement.
God.
They're making a conga line.
Wait, Tiny.
Oh no.
Wait, Lou. What was your AC? Lou. Did I just skip you?
my initiative was 7.
Yeah, okay, you're next.
Okay, cool. Lou is going to.
Do it.
Uh,
I know.
Let's
I've
see,
got a
he's good.
feeling of what it can be, but I'm not gonna say anything so I don't give ideas.
1, 2,
Always measuring.
I know what he's doing.
Do it.
yeah. Yeah, sorry, just need to double check something. So yeah. So and okay, yeah, perfect. So
Shatter, isn't it?
right on this goblin,
This one
hitting
here?
all of those goblins that have moved. Yeah, they're gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw as I shatter.
Okay, so that is Goblin 4, 7, 3, and 3, 10, and 1.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's a
Fail. Fail. That's 1, 2. That was a fail. 3, 4. Fail. Fail.
so all 5 of them take 21 points of thunder damage.
Okay, how do you want to kill them?
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
Okay, so so all of these goblins are like running up to us, right?
Yep.
Lou just sort of takes a step forward, taps his staff on the ground. A call of a raven like a raven core comes out, and then they just all explode.
Ooh, viscera everywhere.
Alright.
It's like,
Wait,
what?
Alright. Sorry, Simon, I'm gonna bounce out.
No worries.
Alright, mate.
Alright, catch you later.
See you later, man.
Catch you later.
Yeah.
So this one, 2, 3, 4, 5 are dead. Well, they're not dead.
Oh.
Dead. They have exploded into viscera and are thus. Oh no, not that lot. No, that's too much.
Sounds pretty dead.
Boom, gone. You have 4 left.
Oh, that is so satisfying.
Jesus.
So the other 4, not being the smart boys that they are, and Goblin 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Fuck it. They all just move up.
They really don't know.
Next, Darkbane, you're up.
Right, so
I'll
how far
just-
can I move and then cast an action? Is it
You
10 feet?
can move up to you 30 feet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna.
Most characters can most races can move up to 30 feet as a base movement.
Monks
I'm
can
just
go
gonna
up to
move here.
40.
I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did last time.
On which one?
Which one's gonna be most? The closest one.
This boy?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
roll it.
It'll work.
You
Can't
one
see
sec.
chat.
No, it didn't. It missed. Just for it, the goblin just went, stop it. Stop it.
I seem like more of a hindrance than a help in fights, honestly, guys.
Oh, it's all right, mate. We'll contribute in our own way.
Okay, I'm just gonna say
Killed
Junior's.
like 5 of them in one move.
I'm just gonna
killed 0 in 2.
I'm
I
just gonna
mean,
say that Junior is still holding his action, just in case.
Mhm.
So Josh, you're up.
I'm gonna push up to the red goblin here. Will
Right.
that still give me an action?
How far was that? That's 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then
Ah.
I'm gonna use a battle axe on him.
Okay, let's just appear and then just this. Yep, that hits. That was goblin. Fucking one of them. One of them. That'll be fine. Don't worry. There's plenty of them. So, roll your damage.
How do I do that, mate?
Click
Okay.
on the battle axe in chat where it says in chat here. Roll
Oh,
on
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I can't access chat for some reason.
You should be able to.
Yeah.
I haven't changed anything.
Every time I press on the chat window, it's not opening for me.
Okay, so you've done 2 damage on
Jesus.
Nice
It's a
one.
natural 20. Oh,
double it, so it's 4 damage. Okay. One of them is at 3 hit points, so you just
Well-
slash down and.
Or do I take his finger or something?
Yes, you do. You take. You literally lop a hand off.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'll take that.
Okay, Lou, you're up.
all right. Let me just measure this out again.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
hold my sandwich.
I mean, I think we
okay,
should be
so-
just defending time.
Isn't everything within
yeah.
15 feet?
Yeah, it's 10 feet is the shadow radius.
Okay.
But yeah, the big thing I was making sure that I wasn't hitting him.
Okay.
But yeah, so once again, Lou is just going to look at it. It's like, well, they
These
didn't
boys don't learn.
anything from that. Okay, so he's just going to shatter on this one in the back here.
Okay, it's 14, right?
Yeah, and they only take 6 damage this time, though.
Fail. 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 Okay, you kill this boy. How do you kill him?
Oh, it again, same thing. Just tap on the ground, blows up.
With the others in
Miguel is now covered in viscera.
Yep. I'm gonna be taking a good shower later,
Round of the
boys.
shield, though, right?
Jesus.
Okay, so that's 5 gone. So 1, 2,
Lou's
3.
done his part. He's got to go take a nap.
Okay. So,
You're our only damage dealer.
Goblin 6. Oh my god. Okay, so that's 5 gone. 3, 7's dead. 10's dead. 1's, yeah. Seven's gone. 4's gone. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, 9's gone. So everyone else, you just see them all just. They don't learn their lesson. So this one, it's Goblin 6, I think, comes up to Miguel. You hurt my friends. I kill you. Does an 18 hit you? Josh,
What? Yep.
18. Okay, so it's D6.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Huh. Oh yeah. No, sorry. I'm thinking. I thought his AC was 18, not the other
No.
way around.
It's D6. No. Okay, you take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, friendo. And this gets an advantage because he's in a murder sandwich. Nope. 16. Josh,
Yeah.
you take 6 points of damage.
Ooh. Ah!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Spreading out now, Tiny. They seem to have learned.
And Tiny.
Well, actually, if you go for the green one and Josh moves away, you can still hit him with another shot.
17. Tiny.
Oh, 17.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize. Okay. Yeah. No, 17 hits.
They have a short bow.
Yep.
You
yeah,
take-
17 hits me.
3 points of damage.
Oh no. That's how much
Alright.
Junior did when he hugs me.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hi, friend.
Oh god. Yeah,
I'm assuming 8 doesn't hit.
What am I checking exactly?
AC, your armor class. It's at the very top of your character sheet next to your initiative.
12.
Yeah, that 8 doesn't hit. You just go chink.
Oh,
Nope.
it's in melee range. I can do something that isn't chill touch.
Yes. Okay, Darkbane, you're up.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do chill touch now.
Just because I can doesn't mean I will.
Let's do that. I can't see chat, so you'll have to.
That
tell me what it
hits.
is.
That was a 15. That hits.
Okay.
I'll click.
what
Do you want
now?
me to click on it for you?
Yeah, do it, because I can't.
Okay, how do you want to kill this man?
So I'm going double hits with the quarterstaff. I'm like beating him from all sides
So,
until
like-
he bruises and just
So-
falls apart.
So, whoa!
Yeah, from a
Just
monk
falls-
style.
Okay, so he's dead.
Oh my god, Tiny, I killed someone. I'm like you now.
Welcome to the club.
I'm your
Uh,
autograph.
I'm gonna have to get Dan's character sheet
Yeah.
up. Unless I want to just have him keep holding actions all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say Junior's been awfully
Yeah, he's been, so it's just like
Is he
Oh!
buffering? Is he like taking in
No.
the scene? Can you visibly see him thinking?
you could hear the wheels turning, the hamster is there just squeaking, and he goes
One
in for an
wheel his
attack.
head.
Yes, and he goes in for an
Literally
attack
sparks coming out of his head.
with his great axe. That hits. Oh lordy! You see him take his axe above his head, bring it right down, and this goblin just peels apart like a banana.
I like.
I got one.
Got one.
So that one's that dead.
Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah.
Way to go, Junior.
Okay, so there's 2 left.
Well, Lou was very thankful for the killing the one where, like, Lou looks over with a fucking arrow sticking out of him. It's just like, thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. Josh, you're up.
I am gonna go for the blue guy.
Okay.
And let's go again.
That
Oof.
misses.
God damn it.
Okay, so the green guy.
Green
13?
guy.
Pardon?
13.
13.
No.
That misses. Okay, so it's just like whoosh damage. Okay, okay, the blue guy. Wait, Lou, you're up. Sorry.
Yeah, Lou has direct line of sight, so he turns from the one who just shot him in the fucking shoulder, and he's going to raise his hand and Eldritch Blast.
Use Eldritch Blast.
That
That's
hits.
a natural 20.
Praise be. That
Oh.
hits.
Lou's fucking pissed off.
That hits.
Looking for damage. Yeah, that's 12 points of damage.
How would you like to murder this man?
Yeah, Lou's
Right
just.
through.
Yeah, Lou just is like, yeah, thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Turns to the other one, eyes flare up a bit, and then he holds out his hand. A bolt of energy, of concussive force energy, blasts out, and the goblin's head is missing.
Stumbles a bit before it falls over.
Indeed.
The goblin's head is there 1 second, it is gone the next.
Okay, it's blue boy. Oh, that's a 19 on you, Mr. Josh.
Oh, definitely yes.
He's dead. No.
No, he takes 5 points of damage.
5
Oh,
damage.
damn. Jesus.
How much health are you on now, Josh?
I took a 5, a 6. That's 11, and then what?
There's
3
5.
before.
Yeah, 3, then a 5, so that's 8 to 8. Add 8 to that one, so you should be pretty bloody, but not so much. You should be tanky.
Yeah. Well, I'm 41 hit points. So
Yeah, you.
yeah.
That's double me.
Yeah.
Warlocks
He's a
be
dwarf. He's half the size.
warlocks be squishy, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are squishy.
Paladin dwarf, baby. That's what you need.
It's all right. He's got the power of Jesus on his side.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's his turn
Hit with the
done.
Bible, Josh. Go.
That's
I'll
his turn
probably do
done.
more damage.
Darkbane,
I'm
you're
Old
up.
Testament. Right. Hang on. So let me assess the battlefield. He's dead. He's dead. Is there literally just the blue one left?
Just the blue guy left.
Okay. I'm
He
gonna
is
chill
very
to-
Oh, I
bloody,
wonder who
very
killed-
not happy. It's like it's like you're being begged to put them down.
It's almost like someone just happened to murder all of his friends.
Did
Straight
that go
up.
through the chat side?
Yep, that hits.
Yep.
Okay, how do you want to kill this man?
Chill touch. So like, how does it freeze him? Does his
Has-
bones freeze? Does his skin melt off? Like, I don't know. How
I'll
does
read
chill
the
touch?
description out. You cast a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of the creature within reach. Making a range spell, blah blah blah. On hit, the tower takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points at the start of your next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target. If you hit an undead, it has a disadvantage to attack rolls. You basically just got it clamped around its neck. I'll fluff this
I'm in a
for you.
chokehold.
Yeah, you've got it in the chokehold, and the fingers. You're all watching this. The fingers are squeezing. Blood is coming out from the neck where the skeletal fingers are digging in. It is ripping at its own throat to try and get this skeletal hand off.
All of the
dead.
meantime, Josh is getting sprayed in more blood.
Jesus.
Yeah, and it's just it chokes. It has literally ripped its own throat open, and it just breathes its last breath, goes limp. The hand is still holding it. It dissipates. It drops to the ground like a bag of rocks. Congratulations, guys! You have won this combat.
Yeah. Well, I think
You're welcome.
Tiny really won it. Yeah.
Tiny won the combat.
Tiny won it.
You're
I
welcome,
chopped off
friends.
a hand. Yeah.
Tiny MVP,
100.
and you get 400 experience for this.
Woo! How do
But
I,
I
how
will-
do I do XP?
One sec. I'll mark it up on Dan's character. So what are you guys at? You guys should be at 2,400. Yes.
Yeah.
2,400. Okay, you mark that up to 2,800.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, boy.
I'll do that with
Level up.
Lou, Milo, and Win. So they are basically keeping pace. They'll be
They
keeping
weren't
pace
here.
with you. Yeah, no, but it's just to be fair.
I'm joking.
So
Well, to be honest,
congratulations.
if anyone's getting XP, it should just be Tiny.
Yeah,
Yeah, well-
literally.
And-
Jesus. I chopped off a hand. At least you got a
Oh,
kill.
we level up.
You level up.
Yeah, we level at 2700 XP. We level up.
Okay, do that. I would say do that tomorrow or when you have time next, because the next session will
Yeah.
probably be next Tuesday again.
Okay.
Because I'd like to end the session here with this combat, with this little victory of
Yeah.
yours.
Yep.
So you
Do
guys,
it with my
Hand.
victory.
yeah.
Yeah, Tiny's victory.
Before we end, would you like to scavenge and loot?
Of course.
Yes.
Roll a
I don't have
survival.
notes page though, so.
That's fine.
What am I rolling?
Roll a survival check on whoever you can roll a survival check on that goblin. Tiny can roll a survival check on the goblin's parts, pieces, and any goblin he has murdered. Okay, you've rolled a survival. Okay, you find Dylan. On this goblin alone, you find a bag of 200 gold. Josh, you just find the scimitar because it's just like right in front of you.
Right. Okay.
You can do it on. You can roll another survival check on another goblin because you're surrounded by them, and you're especially surrounded by viscera.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
Okay, Tiny.
12.
Okay, you find. You and Miguel find bags, as in bags of gold. Like these are 200 gold plus on them. You don't know how they're carrying them around. You just, oh, okay, mine. It looks like these are ours now. So if you want to compile all this, because Darkbane got a bag of 200, you got a bag of 200. Josh got a bag of 200. There's one more goblin to search, but you also find a medallion of a jester's mask.
Again.
Ooh.
Du-du-du-du.
Son of a bitch.
Whoa.
I'm gonna.
I thought you were a holy man.
Okay, you find another symbol of a jester's mask, another bag of 200 gold. Just for the parts and pieces that were scattered around, you find another 1,000 gold just because the bags just went flying off The bags just kind of
Okay.
dropped when the bodies exploded. So the bags just went there. They weren't big enough. They were too heavy. The 5 200 bags of 200 gold were just that heavy. They just didn't immediately just fly everywhere when Tiny just exploded the first 3. So all in all, you found 1,000 gold. You can share it between the 4-player members, because the NPCs I have, they are not going to take a piece. They're not going to take their piece because they weren't there, and it is your winnings.
Oh yeah.
So you have 2,000. You've got 2,000 gold to split between the 4 of you.
2,000
also-
gold?
2,000.
That's
Okay.
not bad.
You also find various scimitars, a short bow, and an exploded quiver with some ruined arrows. You find more medallions of jesters' masks. So you can kind of guess who these guys were working for. Who
We
sent
take
them
these
after you.
medallions and go undercover.
That is entirely up to you.
I mean, there can't be any bad things to having a few, right? Unless they explode.
They're probably not going to explode.
Probably not going to explode.
I'm actually trying to wonder which one. One sec. I just need to get a character sheet open just so I can check this.
They're cursed.
No, no. Roll Arcana. You can roll Arcana checks on them.
Right. Rolling, but you'll have to tell me what it is.
That's a 22. Okay, anyone else want to roll this before I just say this?
Wait, what was it?
Arcana.
Check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, the proficiency in that. Oh, that's a 23.
Okay, with Lou
Don't want it,
and
don't you?
with Lou and Darkbeans, 22 and 23 respectively. You all hear this. So, you're the ones doing the investigation. Oh well, I hope it turns out better for you lot than it did the last lot. And then nothing. They just stop.
Open us.
You still can hold them, but they're not gonna do anything.
Right. Okay. Am I still allowed to hold on to one?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I'm going to choose to do that. I'm going to take one.
Okay. And the next session will probably be next Tuesday at roughly the same time.
All right.
Thank you
Sounds
all
good.
for joining me. I'm just going to stop the stream.